Hey guys, Adreno Zero, how you doing? I hope all is well in YouTube land, whatever part of the world that you are in. Okay, we're going to make another one of my childhood favorites that my grandma taught my mom and my mom taught me, and it's called ham balls. Get your mind out of the gutter, it's not what you're thinking, but it's delicious. So, alright, here's what we got. We have 2.5 pounds of ground ham. We have 2 pounds of ground pork and 1 pound of ground meat. You can use beef. This case we're using a beef venison mixture. If you don't have a grinder at home, you can buy this meat, and usually in the meat department of your favorite store they'll have a grinder. You can buy it and they will grind it all together for you, and then you can pay for it as you're on your way out the door. So also what we have is, right here we have 2 cups of graham crackers that have been crushed. We have 3 large eggs that we're going to just beat them up a little bit like that, slightly. Throw those into the bowl. Toss in all the rest of our meat here. 2 cups of milk. Here's 1. 2 cups of milk. Now we're going to just kind of get in there with our hands and combine it all together. Mix it all together until it's mixed up really well. And then we're going to start forming them into our little ham balls so that we can bake them. Mixed it, combined extremely well. Like I said, if you we have a grinder, so we can grind up our own stuff. But if you don't, most meat departments will have a grinder with a dude working there on hand that'll grind it up for you, or a butcher shop. It already smells good. I'm not quite sure where this recipe originated from. Like I said, it was my grandmother who taught my mother, and there's no telling where my grandmother learned it. She may have learned it from her grandmother. This thing may have been around forever, but you just never know. But this is how, in my opinion, the best recipes have been passed down through generations. And as long as you take some time and learn how to cook, you'll be good to go. All right, so now we're going to get us a large baking pan. You can use a couple if you like. And we're just going to start forming these just like this into about the size or so that'll fit in your palm, about the size of a regular meatball. And we're going to stick them into our baking pan like this. And we're going to keep going until we either run out of mixture or the pan is full. I don't want to bore the crap out of everybody sitting there going, oh, so here I am making meatballs still, because it'll take a minute. And alright, so once we get done, we'll roll these up, put them in a pan, then we'll make the sauce, put them on the sauce, and get on with it. So we'll see you in a minute. Okay guys, we got our ham balls made right here. This recipe does make a lot, so feel free to cut it in half if you don't feel like you need 463,000 ham balls. But we have a lot of people to eat here, so we're going to make them. And plus, after you cook them, if you have a lot, way too many, you can always freeze them. They do freeze very well. Just get some of those, what do they call those, the aluminum foil little baking pan things, and you can freeze them in there, and they work just great. So, all right, now we're going to make the sauce. The sauce, we're going to need 3 cans of tomato soup. And yeah, I know I feel bad that I had to buy cans of tomato soup, but it is what it is. And I know that this probably does not sound very appetizing to a lot of people. They're probably going, really? But I'm telling you, it is delicious. Trust the fat guy, he knows what's good to eat. Alright, we got our 3 cans of tomato soup in there. To that we're going to add 2 cups of brown sugar. 1, 2 cups of brown sugar, 1 cup of vinegar. I'm just using the old plain white distilled vinegar. And we're going to add 3 teaspoons of mustard powder. 1, 2, 3 teaspoons mustard powder. I'm just going to take our whisk. We're going to whisk this all up to combine it really well into a sauce. Just like that. Now we're going to drizzle our sauce, pour our sauce over the handballs. Trying to coat them, trying to cover them. Try to make pretty handballs. I like pretty balls. Wow, that sounded really gay. Sorry. All right, now we're going to throw these in the oven at 350 degrees for 1 hour. 1 hour! An hour. Not before, 1 hour. 350 for an hour, so we'll see you in an hour. Okay guys, we are at an hour. We are going to pull our handballs out. Man, they look awesome and they smell awesome. And we're going to let them sit for a second and finish up the rest of our dinner. But here in a second, we'll let them cool and we'll plate them up and we'll give them the old taste test. We'll see you in a second. Alright guys, so we're just going to dip us a couple out now. And we're going to dip up some of this sauce and drizzle it over the top. And we're going to put a little bit of this sauce over the mashed potatoes. This is how we serve them up anyway. And there you have it. Let me get a fork here real quick. Give it a little taste test. That is really good, just like I remember. So there you go, guys. Give it a shot. It's crazy easy, delicious. If I can do it, you can do it. You'll have a great night. Thanks for watching. God bless. The end. Buzz, buzz. The end.